Hi, welcome to another session or another presentation. So in this session, I'm going to explain you what is the concept of universal journal in S/4HANA Finance. What is this new table ACDOCA or ACDOCA? What are the index and aggregate tables removed from ECC structure? And what is the concept of reports on fly or calculation on fly? So these are the area we are going to discuss today. Okay, so let's start. My name is Pradeep and I'm working as SME for S/4HANA Finance. Okay, let's start. So before going to take this concept, universal journal concept, first we have to understand, or first we will understand what are the tables from ECCs in this new finance. Okay, S/4HANA, it is removed. Already in my last video, I have already explained why this index tables are removed. Okay, those people they have not visited my previous video. I will give that link in the description. So before this video, you can go through that video. You can just go through the understand the concept. There I have explained in detail like why these index tables are not required or why earlier it was there. So I suggest first go through that video, then you can see this video so that you will get a complete idea. So first we will understand what are the different index tables removed here, right? So you must be aware that whenever you are posting some transactions, so in ECC multiple tables are get updated. So those tables, if I will make a list of those tables quickly, some few list I will prepare. So we have tables, index tables like BS, IS. So what is that? That is index table for GL account. Then we have BSAS, index for GL accounts. So both are your index table for GL accounts, but this one is your cleared items. Fine. This is one is open item and one is for clear item. Similarly for vendor we have BSIK and BSAK. So this one is for vendor line items, vendor open items, vendor clear items. For customer point of view, BSID and BSAD. Open items for customer, cleared items for customer. If I will talk about the asset, then you have ANEK. Although we have other tables are there, but just I'm listing some sample tables. ANEK, asset header table, ANEP, asset line item. Similarly for controlling, you have COEP, CO line items, COSP. So COSP is your external posting or primary cost element. COSS. This is your secondary posting. Right, so these are the tables in new structure SAP removed, right? So first we have to understand. Now next question is why we need so many tables in old system. Why there were so many tables are there? Technically we understood in my last presentation. Now if I will say in the RDBMS system, when I'm saying RDBMS system means that is the old one, old like Oracle database or old RDBMS. So in RDBMS system, there every table should have restricted number of columns. So we can't increase the number of columns in the table, in a particular table. which will impact the performance of the system. If you want to increase, to add all the values in one table, so it will impact the performance of the system. So that's why we have main tables, like you have in accounting, you have the BSEC table, or open item BSIS, cleared item BSAS. So like this you have different open item for customer, different open item, cleared item. So that means in ECC system, or we can say in the traditional system, we have multiple tables are there. Okay, so all these tables now removed in the HANA system, or in HANA technology, or in in-memory technology, all these tables are removed. So in HANA we have in-memory database. Already I have explained what is the in-memory database. Also we have the massive parallel processing, parallel processing. Okay, just refer my previous video, right? I will give the link. So for example, we have separate tables for asset. Let's understand. So why we need this two tables and how it is removed. So if I will take the example of asset, so in asset you have ANEA and EEK. So these are the separate tables for asset. So we have to, as your values are going to update in the in asset related tables, so that's why periodically we have to do the reconciliation. So periodical reconciliations required. So you remember those T codes like ABST2. So periodically we have to do the reconciliation so that your operation document, okay, so operation document will be reconciled with your ledger. Like you have the separate table for BSEC, FI, separate table for COAP, that is the controlling. Like, so if we bring everything in one table, then what will the benefit? So if everything will be in one table, then there will be no reconciliation required. So that's why in S/4HANA we got a new table, that is ACDOCA table. So I have explained here. So what is the concept of universal journal and what is the concept of ACDOCA table? So that means instead of using multiple tables, SAP introduced here now one table, that is your ACDOCA table. So once we will upgrade the system, that means once you will install the new application or you will upgrade the system, it will create the new table ACDOCA by converting the existing tables into CDS view. In another presentation I am going to explain the concept of compatibility view or CDS view, okay, which is related to your migration process. Now let's understand in detail what is, although I'm going I will not explain because in a like a short video it is not possible to explain all this in detail, but let me explain you what is this reconciliation, why this reconciliation are required. If I will take, let me take a new slide. Whenever you are posting one entry, I will take one finance posting. CO posting. So whenever you are posting something in finance, so what are the things are updated? So you have updates like journals, invoices. In finance you will find these type of informations, payments. Okay, if these are the without cost object, if you are going to post a transaction with cost object, when I'm talking about a cost object, maybe cost center, internal order or profitability segment. So journals with cost object, journals with cost object, then your controlling is going to update with this particular transaction. Your controlling is going to update. So if you are using a primary cost element, so I can say posting or primary posting from finance. So that means your source document will be finance document, or I can make a diagram like this. So which will be Okay, now it will be easy for you. So a journal with cost object, if you are posting a transaction with cost object, so your primary postings from finance. If you are using a secondary cost element, that means internal, you remember those assessments or activity allocations, periodical distributions. So if you are using a secondary cost element, so here it will update. Secondary posting within controlling. Secondary cost elements are used means the cost is generated and settled within controlling. So within CO. So you can see a lot of I have videos are there in my YouTube channel. You can see by using the secondary cost element, and those are I have created in ECC. Okay, so example, if I will make a list for this, you have assessments, distributions, another can be reposting, or maybe you are using the internal order settlement, IO settlements in order management, or manual reposting. So these are within the controlling we are doing. Now your FI data separate, you will find this informations in different tables like your accounting document BSEG or BSID related to customer, vendor, VSIK, open item, cleared item. So already I have explained what are the different tables it is going to update. And this data, so what is the problem? If this data you will find in the COAP, COSS, COSP. So what is the problem here? Now we are going to face the problem like reconciliation issue, or we can say FICO reconciliation issue will be there. Isn't it? So it will be FICO recon issue. FICO reconciliation issues will be there. If we will elaborate some like in detail, so that means with this FI posting you have different tables are updated or different documents are generated, whereas in controlling you have separate tables or separate documents are generated. You remember when you are posting one transaction in FI, you have two documents are there, two document numbers are there. One document you can get in AB03, another document you can see in the case B5, right? So two different documents are there. Now they have simplified the things. Or if you want to see in more detail, I can show you. That means not only FICO, just for comparison I have taken FICO. We can say, let me take a new slide. So that means if it is your GL document, if it is GL, so what are the things are updated in GL? You will find the ledger, leading, non-leading, all those. You will find company, okay, then account, then your amounts, amount 1, amount 2, like this. If it simultaneously, if CO objects are there, then you will find here in controlling area. Here it is company code. Here you will find the controlling area. So I will take this as controlling area. Then instead of account you will find cost element. So I'm not showing this one system. You are already familiar with this concept as you are currently working on this area. So I'm just trying to explain the concept. Amount, okay, controlling area, or CO line items, COEP line items, amount 1, amount 2 with cost objects. Okay, so like this you will find. Similarly, let's say the COPA segment is there. Then your tables separate area updated like operating concern, market segment. If any asset document you are posting, asset accounting, then you will find company fixed asset. So like this information. If let's say material ledger is there, MLIT table, company material. So this concept is known as multiple source of truth. Okay, that means what is meaning of multiple source of truth? If you are going to run the report or you are going to prepare the report, you are going to access multiple tables, open items separately, clear items separately, and total tables also. A lot of index tables you are going to access. Now what is the solution? As I told, now we have a concept of universal journal, or one single table you are going to get here. So in S4 HANA Finance, instead of using multiple tables, system is going to use one single table, which is known as your universal journal. Okay, universal journal, and here you are going to get everything. You are going to get the values from your GL, you are going to get the values from COPA, fine. So all informations will be there. So that means whatever the separately scattered weight is there, everything is there now in universal journal. You just put all the information in one table. I will show you the one universal journal table. I will show you. So where you will find around the multiple fields you are going to find here. So in one single table. So that means if I will summarize the things. So in this new architecture, what is the motto? So motto is here, take all the best of the worlds. That means here you will find ledger, market segment, coding block, okay, cost objects, everything. Secondary cost elements now it is part of GL. So secondary cost element is now part of GL. There is no concept of primary and secondary cost element. In fact, cost elements are there, but separately you are not going to create the primary cost elements. Okay, so why it is some table level changes are there. So the cost element category, I will explain that. So the cost element category is now merged with your ledger. So now you are going to create secondary cost elements as also ledger. So online items tables with all the detailed components. Data stored once in one data stored in one table. So as a result, no reconciliation needed. So by architecture we have equipped with this new architecture so that reconciliation automatically removed. Reduction of memory footprint. Okay, why? We removed the data redundancy. Multidimensional reporting, fast multidimensional reporting, as like universal journal without replacing the data to BOI. So that like this you have lot of features are there, and not only this, there are technical preparation done to enhance your structural capacity of the financial solutions. Like you can use multiple currencies, multiple accounting principles, local gaps, IFRS. So these are the advantage we can say by using the universal journal. And it's not like only we have the changes in the index tables or aggregated tables. There is also update in the total tables. So when I'm saying total tables means, if you are in, let me take a new slide. Update in the total table. If you are in classic GL, so what the table you are using? GL T0. If new GL migrated to new GL, or we can say if you are in new GL, then you are using FICO flexed. So when we insert the data or we posted the transaction, total tables are get updated. Okay, and again whenever we need the data for reporting purpose, or again whenever we need the data, we have to write the code to pull the data to report. That is a normal process in ECC we used to do. So this is a time consuming process. That means first you are going to update the total table, then you are pulling the data, or you are writing the code to pull the data so that you can prepare the report. So in this new architecture, instead of updating the total table for reporting purpose, now we can use ACDOCA, or we can use this ACDOCA table itself. It will calculate on fly. One point I have listed in the beginning, like we have the reports on the fly. So what is the meaning of reports on the fly? It's a technical term, meaning that means calculate at this moment. So instead of pulling the data for reporting purpose, there itself, due to the shift calculation, right? There is due to the shift calculation, reports are on the fly, or there itself we can calculate the report. So let me take one example so that you can understand this one in a better way. We will compare both the system, SAP ERP and SAP accounting. This one we will take SAP ECC. We posted one document. Document posted, one logistic document or one document posted with cost object. So this document posted. So once we posted the document, so we have updates both in FI as well as CO. So that means two documents are generated. This is your FI document, and this one is your CO document. Okay, so then just now I explained, like when we are posting the transaction, you have the total and different index tables are updated. So that means for this finance document, you have total and indices updated for FI. Similarly, for CO also, total and indices updated for the management document, for the CO document. Now, so this is predefined. We are not doing anything. It is the program or the structure is already like this. So it is, we can say, predefined. Okay. Now, what we are taking this output, or what we are doing next? This information you are further processing, you are preparing your financial statements. So you are using further processing, and this one for analysis purpose. Your management informations for analysis. This is what we are doing. Now if I will say stable, the data is stable, this is flexible. Okay, so what do you understand this stable and flexible? So that means in ECC system we have data redundancy. Data redundancy means with the same information you have two tables are updated. In fact, four tables are updated: COBK, COEP, your header data updated, BSEC, BKPF, line items updated. So that means the same informations are available in the multiple tables, both header and the line items. So that's why you can say data redundancy. Then reconciliation. Just now we have seen in the detail what is or why reconciliation is required, because your separate tables are updated with separate informations. In FI you have some information, in controlling in some information, you are processing the assessment, you settle the cost from one cost center to another cost center, whereas your FI data is updated with something different. So for each scenario in ECC I have the separate videos are there, you can check there. So the minor flexibility part is less, whereas if I will take the same example in a S4 system or in S4 HANA, then what will happen? Document posted, same document we have posted. So when we posted the document, no more multiple tables. So in S4 HANA, you are going to use the ACDOCA table. So all the informations will be there in the single table. This is your universal journal or ACDOCA. Now, what is the benefit here? So in universal journal we have, that means calculation on fly or reports on fly. That means we can say due to these HANA views, aggregation on the fly, no more use the code to pull the data for reporting purpose. Now we can do the calculation here itself. This is known as aggregation on the fly. okay, through HANA views. Now we are going to take the data for further processing. So this is your processing, this is your analysis. Just we are comparing the two systems. Now in S/4HANA we have we can say higher throughput. So what is the meaning of higher throughput? That means boost the data throughput by we don't have that. You remember those things we discussed in my previous video, that is the no more locking mechanism. So due to this overcoming the locking mechanism or this lock issue and reduce the data volume to be posted, now we are no more using this old row and column. So now we have the table structure is there. That means the column structure is there. Each column, each table now we have the tiny tables or tiny tables are there, so we can process or we can enhance the speed. Then reconciliation not required, so no reconciliation because of one document. You can see here only one document is there, so due to this one document no reconciliation issue. Then higher flexibility. So what is higher flexibility? One starting point to extend and adapt the simplicity straightforwardly. Then reduce the data volume, as you have instead of using multiple tables, so automatically you have reduced the document. No more document separate, CO document, SCOPA document separate. So in one document you are going to get the all the information. So obviously it is your performance is going to be high. So if I will show you this universal journal table, so you will now understand. So let me log into the system. In another video I am going to explain you what is this CDS view, compatibility view, okay, because what happened to this index tables, what are the tables we are going to remove here. So what happened to those? Okay, it's not like removed, we convert into CDS view. So that I will explain, otherwise the video length will be it will increase. I'm just showing to this new table, universal journal. Okay, so first check the new table, ACDOCA table. So this is the universal journal table, and if you want to see the structure, it is column store. What happened to the old table? Just at a glance, if you want to see, suppose BSIS. IS table is converted into DDL view. You can see something here, it is there, DDL view. So this one I will explain in detail in another video. Now if I will show the universal journal table, this is the same transaction code AC16 to get the table details. Let me take a different company code. Now in this table you can see so many informations. So first of all you can see this document. Previously that document number was 999, now it is 6 digit. So this document number also extended. Now in this table you are going to get all the informations, both your leading ledger, non-leading ledger. So 0L is your OL is your leading ledger, and these are all your non-leading ledger. So no more Fraggle Flex is there. So both your leading and non-leading ledger you are going to get from here also. Also we have a new concept is there, extension ledger, that I will explain in another video. So that value also you are going to get here. You can see different document numbers are also there. So sorry, line item is increased from 999 to 6 digit 9, and different document numbers I have created, I have configured for different let me fix the company code here. ACDOCA company code. PF10 is my company code. So all these informations, all the ledger informations are there. So not only the ledger information, you can see so many fields are there, right? So many fields are there. In this particular table, you are going to get both your value, quantity, okay, related to cost item, cost objects, everything is there. So here you will find more than 300 fields are there. So that is the benefit of Universal Journal. Okay, so I will show you here two documents. In one document only cost object is there, some cost center I have updated, but here we will not get two documents. Okay, so normally in ACC we used to get two documents, one FI document and one CO document, but here we will get one document. Although there will be one more document number will be there, but I will tell you why this document, but it is auto generated. This one is not the actual document, it's called as artificial documents. Let me log into the system and I will tell you. This is 1809. So I'm going to, it's FB03, okay, FB03. First let me show you the document in FB03, then we will verify that in the Universal Journal. Document number 10002, company code, company code. So this is the document we have posted. It's accounting document, and in which ledger I have posted, let me show you the GL view. So this one I have not specified the ledger, so that's, as you know, when you will not specify the ledger, so document should be posted, or you will get the document in both the ledgers, or I mean in all leading as well as non-leading ledger. So this is the document posted in the leading ledger. Also, if I will see what are the other ledger, we have other ledger is there, so that is non-leading ledger N1. If you select this one also, you can see this is also there, and one more ledger is there, extension ledger. So I am not going to talk about this extension ledger. I have other videos are there, so you can get it from there. Okay, so we got this document, right? So we got this document. Now let's verify this same document. Okay, if you want to see what is the document number is 10002. Now let's verify whether we have some CO document number is there or not. So I'm going to document environment and see the accounting document. So document number 10002 is there, and one more document number something is there, A, some zeros, 300. So this document number is there. It is called as artificial document number. So what is artificial document number? So this one is system generated alphanumeric document number, right? And this one, the reason is, like, if I will briefly tell about this one, so the reason is we can't keep the CO Belenar field blank, but right now we have one document where you are going to get the CO object also. Let me show you in Universal Journal. So if we go to the Universal Journal, that means only one document 10002 where we should have both FI information and CO information. Let's see. So I'm taking the table we are discussing, ACDOCA or ACDOCA Universal Journal. Let me specify the I'm not specifying here ledger. We will see both leading as well as non-leading values in the Universal Journal. So that means no more Fagelflext is there. Yesterday we have seen like Fagelflext is not there. So let me check the document number. So multiple documents are there. Let me specify the document number. So what the document we are talking about? We are talking this 10002 document, and I hope you remember this one, coin, the business transaction coin, which we used to post the FICO transaction. Here also in Universal Journal you are getting that information. That means the CO objects are also updated. Okay, let me specify the document. Why I'm not getting? Okay, or let me reduce the data. I will show you the non-reading value also. So ledger 0L 10002 document. You just ignore other documents. 10002 document. So in this document your FI information is there. You can see these are the different amount. So all the, as we have not talked about the amount, just ignore, but you can see some amount in the company code currency, group currency, something is activated. And now coming to 10002 document. Cost object. So cost center is also updated. Otherwise I will go to here. Let me company code document number. Yes, I have activated. One triple zero two. So both your leading ledger 0L and the non-leading ledgers are there, right? I have not specified the ledger, so that's why both the documents are showing. And if let's take one document here. Okay, this is here. You can see the coin is updated. That means only one document is there where you are going to get all the informations. So your ledger information, so that means big FEF information, header data is available. Then you have the account information is there. That means line item informations are there. Okay, all the currency and everything is there. And this is the cost center. So 1000 is the cost center. That means COEP line item informations are also there. So in one document you are going to get both FI and CO. Let me show you another scenario. Okay, where like how we can, you remember like when we used to do the assessment. So here let me show you another one. We posted one document, an FI document, where we have used one cost center. So I have used here the cost center canteen. So first document posted, I don't remember the value, so we will see. So when we posted this document, first document posted, that is your coin document, or in fact only one FI document posted. So with this document number 10005 in this document, so your this particular cost center is updated. Let's verify this data. You will get something new concept here. So document, let me specify the ledger. Those already work in the controlling, so they can get the idea here. So 10005 the document we have posted, and see here. Okay, so your leading ledgers updated, both your CO object line items and offsetting entries are there, and you can see here which cost center is updated here. Let's see. So the cost center is, I don't remember the cost center. Let's see. So some amount 10,000 USD posted, and the cost center is 2001. Let's go to the cost center report. KSB1. Cost center KSB1. What was the cost center? 2001. Okay, maybe it was posted in November, that's why it is not coming. Let me change the date here. You just ignore the second part. This part allocation is just ignore. So all your, let me add the business transaction. Just ignore this part. So here rent, salary and food, these three cost account, I mean the account ledger 1502 by using this cost element. Okay, so that means this is nothing but the account, but now we are not going to although I'm going to create a separate video for this one. So you can say this is the cost element is added here, and this value is there. It is there in the INR, so that's why there is a deviation in the value. Although I have posted the document in USD, but this one is my group currency. Here a different concept in the currency. So you can see on this date, this particular transaction posted. So when we posted the transaction, my value updated here is how much it is updated. So it is updated. Let's make a total here. 702,990. 351, 495, 1405, 980. So total 24,60,465 updated. No, I can't type. It's a yeah. So this much value updated. Now I'm going to transfer this value to cost centers. Okay, so by using the secondary cost element. By using a secondary cost element, let's say the secondary cost element is canteen allocation cost. This is the secondary cost element, and I am using here the assessment. So cost element category 42. You want to see this cost element? This one 3001 category 42. Now here we are not creating the cost element separately. This one you will find as the ledger or the account, GL account. See, this is the 3001. It's just created as ledger. Why we have a concept is here. Now by using this secondary cost element, we settle this cost and we transfer this cost to the production cost centers or wherever you want. The business transaction RKIU, which are the month-end activity. Now system generated here two documents. That means this is the first document posted 10005. With reference to this, there should be a controlling document. I don't remember the controlling document. This is the CO document, internal CO document. And when you are in ECC, you are posting. So your canteen in your FI data is something 24,60,465, whereas in controlling this canteen cost should be 0. You can see here this cost is already 0 as we transferred to some different production. So your FI data something different, your CO data is something different. Now if you'll see what is the document, let's verify. This is the settlement, okay? So the minus entries. This is not new. This is they are in the ECC also. Let's see the document. Document number 4. So in document number 4, we credited this minus entries. These are the minus entries. This is the credited, the cost center canteen 2001, and we transferred here to the cost center 1000, 1001, like this. We transferred each cost element, we transferred. Now here, with reference to the document number 4, or with reference to this RKIU business transaction, you are going to get a new document in FI. Okay. So that also we are going to verify. So what will be the document number? It is auto generated. I mean in backend we have to do some configuration. So it will be, you are going to get this document 10006. Now if we compare the document number 4 and document number 10006 of FI, both are same. So this is your CO document. Now we will compare this in FI. Let it be open. We will see that other document. This is the FI document which is newly generated 10006. See here. So minus entry and plus entry. This is exactly the replica of which document? This document. So this one is minus here. Which cost center? 2001. This is the plus entry. Okay. If you want to say in the universal journal, both the document will be there. If I will add here, let's say I will add here 10006. It's not ledger, like in which ledger you want to post, that again you have to do the configuration. You can use here leading, non-leading, or even extension also. Just take the value. So 1000 posted with coin business transaction with this, your original cost center is updated. That's we verified. Now coming to this 10006 document, which is your RKIU business transaction. This is universal journal RKIU business transaction with reference to the 4 document. Document number 4 is your internal CO document. With reference to this document, we got a FI documents. So that means we can say your FI data and CO data online reconciled. No need to do the manual reconciliations. All these things are not required, because anytime you are doing something in controlling, automatically you are going to get a FI document. So where is this FI document? This is the FI document. Okay, here again we are using the secondary cost element, but as account. So this is the, like, practically I show you like what is the use of the ACDOCA table or the universal journal. So 2 documents we verified here. Document number 10002, which is a normal FI posting with cost object, and document number 10005 with cost object, and 10006 with reference to this internal activity. Fine. Okay, in detail in our session we used to cover in detail. Okay, so if you need some more information, in description you will find my mail ID, and my WhatsApp number is there. For any query, for any information related to this topic, okay, any information, you can feel free to mail me or WhatsApp me. Okay, okay, thank